Welcome back to day 5 of the Get Unstuck challenge, and I really hope that you've been enjoying the challenge this week as much as I have. I have absolutely loved seeing all the comments in the group and hearing people conversing about the different challenges, and I've just started to notice some kind of subtle shifts in the way that people are starting to see these things that seem to be keeping them stuck. And one of the things that I've particularly noticed is this sense of relief in realizing that we don't have to fix all the things that we thought we did and sort out all the stuff that looks as if it needs sorting out in life for us to be okay, because we are okay already. And it's not to say that we might not want some things to change, but our well-being is not contingent on that. And isn't that a great thing to know? And once you can take off your mind the need to fix all that stuff out there, then that frees up a lot of space for us to access that creativity and that innate ability to come up with new ideas and new inspiration and new thinking. And I've noticed one or two people kind of with that realization of, oh, it's not out there, being thrown back to, oh, well, then it's me, I need to change the way I think. And, there's something wrong with my mindset. And that's not true either. That, in a way, is another thing out there that you need to fix. Oh, when I've got a better mindset, then I'll be able to be okay. When I've stopped procrastinating, or when I am more positive or confident or whatever it is. No. You are okay with whatever it looks as if is in your way. And however okay you might think you're not, you are still okay. And so you can take that off your mind as well, because the magic happens not by you going, oh, it's me that's doing it, it's not the outside world, therefore I need to fix that. No, fixing is not the answer. The magic happens just because you've stopped fixing. So don't make your mindset another thing that you have to fix. You're okay just as you are. And this life is unfolding, and you are taking one step at a time. And there is nowhere that you have to get to before you can be fully living your life. You are living it now. So today's challenge is around possibility. And I think I talked before about this seeming to see life as if we're wearing blinkers and we see what we think is possible for us or what is possible in general, and it's typically within quite a narrow band. And what I've noticed with my clients and with myself is that, well, two things really. One, that the getting the change that we think is the thing we want doesn't bring the feeling that we thought we wanted anyway. And the second thing is that change always seems to come from somewhere different from the place we were expecting. We think the solution is here, and it suddenly appears from somewhere completely different. So ceasing to be convinced that it's only in this narrow band is a huge opening up to possibility. So this is your challenge for today, to start to see possibility where perhaps you've seen none before. Now that doesn't mean that you have to see the answer. You don't have to suddenly go, oh, it's this way then. All you have to do is be open to the fact that it might not be that way, and take that off your mind and see what shows up. So the actual challenge is to kind of try and clear away some of the thinking that you've got in this narrow band to be able to see something different. So what I want you to think about today, your challenge is to notice where in your life you argue for your own limitation. Why would we do that? Why would we argue for our limitation? Oh, that's not possible for me. Oh, I can't do that because this happened to me before. Or I can't do that because I haven't got those qualifications. Or I can't do that because I'm not that sort of person. Or I can't do that because I've got the wrong kind of mindset. Or I can't do that because this mountain's in the way, because of this person, or because of this, there aren't any opportunities, or whatever it is. That's you arguing for your own limitation. Well, what if you just don't need to do that? What if just because you can't see the possibility of how it's going to work out, that doesn't mean it's not? So that's your challenge for today, to notice where you argue for your own limitation. And I don't think I need to say any more than that, because once we start noticing that we're arguing, trying to convince other people of our limitation, it doesn't really seem to make that much sense anymore. And this is one of the things that I notice with my clients, that often people will try and persuade me why something isn't possible for them, why they can't change, why they're more stuck than anybody else. And I'm afraid you will never convince me. You will never convince me that it is not possible for you to live a life of freedom and ease and joy, because it is possible for all of us. And it almost certainly won't come from the direction that you think it will, that's why you're arguing for limitation, because it looks like it's impossible there. I'm trying, but it's impossible. It's not there. It's somewhere else. It's something else. It's coming from a different place, from inside of you. It's more about peeling back the layers and seeing what's already there. So I hope you enjoy the challenge, and please come into the group and comment, let me know and let everybody else know what you're hearing there, what's showing up for you, where you suddenly realise perhaps that you've been arguing for your own limitation and that doesn't make sense to you anymore. And I'm really sorry that we are now at the end of our 5-day challenge. This is our last challenge for the week. The group is going to stay open. I'm away over the weekend. It's my daughter's 21st birthday celebrations. But I will be popping into the Facebook group now and again. So please continue to share and to comment. I know some people are on days kind of behind this one. So that's absolutely fine. The Facebook group will stay open, and please continue those conversations. It is so lovely to see what people are sharing and how things are starting to show up for you. And if this has sparked your inspiration and creativity, and something new has started to show up for you, just started to glimpse that possibility that I'm talking about, and you would like to continue and explore that more, then I'd like to share with you a few ways in which you can do that. You may have heard me mention my Permission to Be You programme, and I'm starting a new group for that in a couple of weeks' time on the 21st of August. And it's a programme that is specially designed for women at midlife who want to get unstuck and see something new about their potential and the possibility that's out there for you. So whether that's to do with relationships or work or anything else, we will be looking at and developing some of the themes that we started to explore this week, but also exploring other things that kind of underpin this understanding of who we really are and what we've got going for us. And the result is that women who've done this program have had wonderful turnarounds and new careers opening up, and just a new sense of settling into who they are, quietening down of that busy mind that's constantly criticizing, that self-criticism, and just an opening up of seeing life for everything that it's got to offer and enjoying this next decade, these next few decades to the full. If you're interested in joining up For that, there is a link where you can click through and read more about the details and the dates, and sign up for that if you're interested. If group things aren't your thing and you would much rather work one-to-one, then you can do that with the Permission to Be You program as well. So I coach people one-to-one through this program with a series of 8 one-to-one sessions, and the program itself consists of video modules and activities similar to what we've been doing this week. And they're the sort of jumping off point for the conversations that we have when we meet, either one-to-one or in the group. So if you're interested in the one-to-one coaching, then there will be a link for you to click through to schedule a time in my diary when we can speak and just get to know each other a little bit more and see whether working together one-to-one is a good fit for both of us. I really hope that you have got something helpful out of this week's challenge, and even if you're not considering going on to do one of those other programs, then it would be wonderful if you would keep hanging out in the group. As I say, it's going to continue and I will still be posting in there and sharing things, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know you better and to hearing about your journey and the changes and insights that come about for you as you explore more deeply this sense of who you really are and the potential you have to create a wonderful and joyful life.